Rukus? What the f is that wallpaper, bro? What is this wallpaper, bro? Ladies and gentlemen, today we are looking at your setups in the chat. Now go ahead and set them in the Discord and let's get it rolling, baby. Ghosty setup. I've been working on this for a little over a year. It's not the best. Bro, you got the essentials. You got the PC. You got the gaming monitor. You got a vertical monitor. You got a mic. You got a keyboard and mouse. This is a really good setup. It's not like over the top insane, right? But it's really, really nice. Like sometimes you just gotta have what you gotta have. If you want a game, that's it, bro. Natoons, bro. I love this setup. Every time I've seen this setup before, it's improved over time. And I really think this is clean. Why I'm going to roast this a little harder just because it's in that higher tier, if you can understand. Everything else is great on this setup, but there's a few things that you could do to make this even better. One, it's lacking personality. And two, the monitor alignment is slightly off. And I know this may be like, oh, whatever thing to you, but if you're entering a setup thing on my stream, or you're looking at this and you're going like, you know what I mean? Like this is really great, but I'm gonna nitpick it just a little bit just because of how clean this is. Okay, step one, fix monitor alignment. Two, maybe get the color scheme a little bit better in these fans. Maybe upgrade them to Corsair fans to get that extra stuff. I know not everybody has the means to do the fans, but in the future when you're looking to upgrade, maybe get some Corsair LL or QL ones just to get some better lighting in your PC. And then I say fourth, maybe get some stuff on the walls. And I wouldn't just say 3D panels. I wouldn't just say foam. I would say like actual stuff that matches your setup. You know, maybe paintings, maybe posters, maybe a theme. But overall, I love the minimal of this, and I don't think it's bad in any way. But overall, I think you have a really good start going. I would say this is a 9. I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10 because of the minimal things that I've noticed. But overall, great setup. What do you guys think, chat? 1 out of 10. Throw me a 1 in the 10 chat. 8.5, 8.5, 9, 7.5, 8.5. Damn, I would say it's a 9 though. I would say it's a 9. The boy Thunder. We've got a Mandalorian setup kind of deal here. There's something about this setup that's just giving me the wrong vibes, and I don't know what it is. It's not the blue walls, and it's not the desk, because the desk, actually, I really like the desk with this color scheme. I think it's the monitor placement, and that's what I genuinely think it is. I think this far right monitor is way too far right. There's just a lot of things on the desk that doesn't seem like it needs to be there, and the symmetry is just really off. Maybe that's just me, but I would say definitely try to rearrange the setup a little bit. 6. Okay, we're seeing a lot of 6s. 7. I would genuinely say this is probably a 5, and not to be rude, he's got the personality, he's got everything he needs, he just needs to rearrange. And honestly, I really like this setup. I would say it's a 9. Chat, we say it's a 9, right? Really good. If he used a brighter mouse, I'd make it better in my opinion. Maybe the white topo would look better, but I like the black topo. But maybe the white topo might look better in here. Do you guys think so? Like, what about we could do so either the white topo, this could work, right? White topo could work. And people were saying islands, so maybe islands like Avalanche could work in this setup. Low key, not a bad idea, chat. Not a bad idea. Maybe even if he really wants to go very minimal, he can go white solid, and white solid would look very just minimal in his setup if he really wants to go that way. But Avalanche would pop in his setup, and white topo would be the same if he wants to keep that minimalism. But overall, I'd say 9. Lightning. Yo, my setup needs some work. What? This is nice. I really like this. Look at that camera top down, chat. Holy shit. Look at that top down. Bro, he's got a whole rig on that shit. Bro, I'd be nervous of the camera falling on me. Look at that. Holy shit. I'd be so scared. I'd be like, oh. Every day, I'd be like, ooh. Yeah, he's a double PC setup, I'm assuming. Yeah, there they are right there. Double PC setup. I mean, overall, the top half of the setup's good. And I know as a content creator, having open space is the best. Open space is literally the best thing you can have as a content creator. So I can understand if he's a content creator and having this open space on this right side. I can understand that. What I can give you some help with is I like this setup and I think it's cozy enough. I could see you maybe decluttering this a little bit, maybe getting a different wallpaper or covering this wall. It kind of looks like it's out of fashion for everything. The foam on this side kind of could go. I could just say get rid of it. Maybe get rid of this painting too. Kind of outdated. I feel like I'm in the 1800s. I think overall you have the setup. You just need to organize it a little bit better. And that's coming from a place for me too. I could use some organization too in my setup. Everybody could use it. But overall, really, really nice. From this picture alone, I would say we're looking at a good 9. I'm a 13-year-old and I built the entire setup myself, and the cables from the PC are too short, so I'm waiting to get new ones. After that, you won't see any cables, and then for the PC, I'm waiting for a graphics card. Also, the glass panel is at my dad's house. I forgot it when I moved setups. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is clean. Once he has a GPU, that's gonna be fire. I like this. I would say it's an 8.5 before you get the rest of your PC parts, but this is a really strong contender. I really like that you have a window behind it. I like that what you've done with the cable management and how you can tuck things away. I really like the color scheme too. I love the artisan. I love the keyboard. I would say it's probably a 7. Worthy of a 10 if you get the cable management, GPU, and side panel. Worthy of a 10. Palm trees gotta go though. Palm trees gotta go. But overall, really, really nice. All right, let's move on to It's Dope. It's Dope setup. Oh boy. Oh boy. What am I looking at? Whoa. What am I looking at, bro? What is this? What Xbox is that? What is this? Am I looking at an Xbox 360? No, because that's the One UI. It's Xbox One. Yeah, it's an Xbox One. I've never seen a good looking Xbox One like that. Looks clean. But what the my brain is just like, what the is that? I would say honestly, let's just sell it all. Just sell it all. Get rid of it all. Maybe keep the Xbox, but just sell it all and start over. Just sell the desk, sell the room, get it out. Start over. I would say maybe a 2 at most. Maybe get rid of this keyboard. I mean, you spent money on a camera. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really even comment on that. Dylan's is sick. Dylan, I remember you got the first Rose Pads too. You've been in the community for a while. The new keyboard looks fucking fire. I love this setup, bro. That keyboard is an Ergo keyboard. That's really nice. Those are really nice. Expensive. Chat, I think this genuinely might be my first 10. I genuinely think it's a 10. The color scheme alone saves the setup insanely. I love how you kind of match the Nanoleaf with the height of the monitor and then down. I like how you did the color scheme with this pink, orange, and purple. I've never seen that before. I really, really like it. I really like this. Good usability, great space. I love how you put your monitor, it fits perfectly where this boom arm is. It's perfect in the right spot. I would say that the mouse pad and keyboard kind of fit, but kind of don't. I almost think the Rose's pad would fit better here. But overall, I really love your keyboard, your mouse, your setup. I really like it. So I would say this is a 10. This is Jerky's setup. Bro, Jerky's made so many improvements since last time he's been in the stream. He got a desk finally. He got a PC finally. I remember when he first bought that mouse pad, he didn't have a PC. Wallpaper and keyboards and mouse don't match really much. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm also kind of confused. Is this a pillar for your house and you just have it like right in the middle of your setup? It's kind of interesting. Low key, I'm not sure how I feel about it. But overall, looks really, really clean. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think? I'd say a 7. 7? 7, 7, 6. The reason why I would say this is a 7, and there's some reasons why I wouldn't rank it higher than a 7. And there's a reason why, right? So what I would say is I would take this guy right here, move it over a little bit, take this guy, center it, put this guy over, so you have symmetry. I would say the change of the wallpapers, it doesn't really match that much. I would say maybe change the keyboard lights because they don't really match. Maybe get like a blue keycap set, or maybe change the RGB to blue. And I would say get a headphone hanger to hide this headphone maybe on the side of your Alex drawer or something like that. But overall the setup deserves for a 7, I would say. Overall looks great. Looks really good. This is not bad. It's kind of hard to tell, but I really like this. I think this is interesting. Odin, I would say your setup is looking really clean, my man. I would say, the single monitor setup is not bad. I would say the cables are pretty good, and honestly, you've done a really good job of making a color scheme kind of look okay. I would say this cloud thing kind of has to go. At least the lightning bolt should go. The cloud looks fine. It looks kind of out of place to me, but overall, like the being between two shelves, I really like that. Looks really, really nice. I can't lie to you. Looks really good. I'm kind of a stickler for single monitor setups because I really like them. But I would say if you're going to go only single monitor, maybe buy an ultra wide. It might make the setup look a little bit cleaner. Maybe sell your main monitor or just buy a second one, either one. But you could just use a single monitor or you can go ultra wide. And I think honestly, an ultra wide in the setup look really, really clean. I would probably rate this a 7. Chat, what do you guys think? Would you guys rate this a 7? Nah? What would you rate it, D-Vane? A 6? A 6, really? Anybody just throws it off? Chat's saying 6. All right, I'll agree with 6. I'll agree with 6. Mikey, this. Now this, I like this a lot, bro. Literally, this is so clean. Honestly, no, I don't even care for the vertical monitor in this setup, Zach. I would say this is probably one of the best setups. Like clean, minimal. I would say that like this color scheme isn't exact. Like these don't look the same colors as these, but this is really clean. I love the shelf placement. It's in the center of these monitors. I love this little L shelf. I really like that a lot. I think that the Nanolisa are in a great spot too. Cable management's on point. I don't see a cable in sight. I don't really know the peripherals. I think that's a Model O or a Viper Ultimate, maybe a Viper Ultimate because I see a little stand. The plants are nice. I really like this. Man, I really like this. I would say this is a 9.5. I love how these plants kind of hang off the side and give that little like interesting like leading you into the setup kind of thing. And he's got like a nature background, so he shows like nature along with some plants. I really like this. It makes it look really clean. But I love how minimal it is. But it also has personality because then you see like some boxes of stuff he likes. He's got some shoes he likes. He's got some posters and stuff. This is really nice. What do you guys think, chat? I think the personality on the setup's on point. On point. For sure. 9 at least. Yeah. I think it's a 9.5. And the reason I wouldn't give it a 10 is because the PC lights. They don't match exactly the color scheme. But overall, I'd say it's probably a 9.5. LEDs coming soon. Dude, SLX, bro, how do you expect me to look at this? I can't, bro. I can't see what's going on. I can't see what's going on, bro. Like, how do you expect me to see this? You got the Mew mouse pad. I love the color scheme you have here. I think the PC needs some work, and I feel like your cable management needs some work too. I think. Maybe I'm just wrong. 4.5. Really? That low? Whew. I mean, he's got the essentials, right? He's got 2 monitors that match. He's got a PC. He's got a keyboard and mouse that match. He's got a interesting looking mic called the Blue Snowball. Looks fucking massive there. But overall, I think it's probably a 5, maybe 2 out of 10 because of Supra, bruh. Overall, I really like the monitors and the keyboard and mouse. I think this is probably a 6 or a 5. Maybe a 6. Charlie. What do you guys think about Charlie's setup? This is an interesting setup right here. Charlie's setup, I really think it's minimal and it's got the necessities, but there's not really a whole lot of personality. But overall, I would say it's probably a 5. And I think there needs to be more personality / lighting. I think it's kind of like dull and like kind of grimy in here. Like it almost kind of feels like it's too like dark. I don't know how else to explain it. The white desk is fine. I would say maybe get a different chair because green doesn't really fit this. Oh, gotta tear down the whole thing in 8 days, bro. That sounds terrible, bro. I remember doing mine. I was kind of like sad too. You know what I mean? I feel you on that. I feel you. I would say this is probably like a 5 or a 6. I know he's like tearing down a setup and having to clean it all up, but I really like the mouse pad. I really like the color scheme you have going on here. I really think this is incredible, but I think you just need to redo it and show me your new setup, dude. This is great though. It's incredible. I'm not trying to judge him that much because he's going to be moving. So I want to see his new setup and then compare it. Remember, it is September. So if you guys want to sub to the stream and you guys like the content of the setups and everything, make sure to hit that subscribe button on Twitch. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you. You should also hit the sub button too, because subscribe, please subscribe. We're very close to monetization on YouTube. Please subscribe. What are you doing? Subscribe, please. SLX, I don't know how you expect me to see this. I just see 2 massive monitors. How am I supposed to rate this? It looks sick, but I can't see anything. It's all dark.